I'm just kidding. Okay, so knocking, hand sanitizing. Hello, Madison. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Jen. I'm your student physical therapist assistant today, and I know that you're here for your left knee, right?
Yeah.
It's causing you some pain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so PT already did their eval. I have some notes based off of what we're going to work on today. Couple things before we get started. We don't want to do any flexion past 60 degrees. So if this is 90, just slightly underneath of that, okay?
Okay.
2, any of the exercises that we do and it increases pain, we're stopping.
Okay.
Make sure you let me know that increased pain is a stop sign and you tell me when you want me to stop or you want to stop the exercise.
Okay.
Okay? What's your pain scale right now?
It's about a 3.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you that probably at the end. Make sure that your pain isn't increasing during that. So our goal today is to reduce some of that pain. I know you've got some tightness in that left IT band, so we're going to stretch that out a little bit. And we're going to try to recruit some more muscles to work around that hip and around that knee while we're doing some exercises, okay?
Okay.
We're going to leave your shoes on the entire time for some safety purposes. I'm going to put a gait belt and some TheraBands around you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, great. So our first exercise that we're going to do, I'm going to have you lay on your right side.
Okay.
We're going to do some clamshells. Clamshells, we're going to strengthen up that glute med that's up here, okay? So I'm going to put this TheraBand around your legs. During this process, I want you to count out loud with me, just making sure that you're breathing.
Okay.
Okay, so keeping that knees below the 90-degree mark is 60, okay? Keeping those feet together, I want you to make sure you keep your hips squared off with the table. Don't let them fall backwards. If you feel like your hips are falling backwards, you're lifting the knee too high. So keep the feet together and just lift that knee right back down. Good, we're gonna do 3 sets of 10. Can you count out loud?
Yeah. 4, 5.
Good, how are you feeling?
6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, it looks like that was kind of easy for you, like you just kind of breezed through it.
Yeah.
A little easy? Okay, so I'm gonna progress it a little bit. So
Okay.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna open up as wide as you can, keeping the hips nice and square, but before you come down, I want you to count to 4.
Okay.
By the time that you're hit 4, your knees should get together.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna open up, count to 4, slow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that was a little too slow. Let's go a little faster than that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect.
1.
All right, again, we're working that glute med up here.
4.
It's gonna help you get up the stairs.
1, 2,
Sit down.
3, 4.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Great, we did 2 more sets. Perfect.
Oh, great.
Okay. How's our pain?
Good.
Any pain?
Still it's about a 3.
All right, great. So the next one we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you sit on the side of the table for me. We're gonna do a nice IT band stretch, a little typical band. I'm gonna demonstrate first, put a gait belt on you, and then we'll do it. So
Okay.
the table here is just for your support to make sure you don't topple over, okay? So you're gonna cross the left leg behind the right, so the affected behind the unaffected. If you want to, some patients do this, some people don't, but you can raise your arm up above your side, just get more of a stretch that way, or you can keep it down, but you're gonna lean forward slightly and then lean towards the opposite side, and you should feel a nice stretch going down that side of the leg.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna hold it 30 seconds 3 times, but before we do that, I'm gonna put a gait belt on you. Are you still doing your sports and stuff?
No.
Good. I know that's hard though, isn't it?
Yeah, Dr. Giovannis told me I wasn't allowed to anymore.
She's just looking out for you, you know that, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Good. Okay, go ahead and stand up for me. We're gonna come over here. Awesome, holding on to that. Again, we're gonna cross the left behind the right. You can raise that arm if you want to. You can try either way, or you can just, so come back for me. Come back. I want you to lean forward slightly and then lean to your right. All right, how you feel it down in your leg, a little pull?
Yep.
Good, we're gonna hold it 30 seconds. I got my timer going. 30 seconds, any pain?
Mm-mm.
Good. So we're just elongating the iliotibial band, the IT band. This is gonna help you when you're, getting in and out of your car. I don't even think you're old enough to drive. Oh, sorry.
My mom's
Or your mom's car. Even when you're putting your pants on or anything like that, it's just single leg stands, going up and down, it'll help out with a lot of stuff.
Okay.
All right, great. We did 30 seconds 3 times. Go ahead and have a seat one more time. for our last exercise, I'm going to demonstrate first, and then we'll do it. So we're going to work on some single leg stands. We're going to work everything in that left leg. So we're going to work your glutes, we're going to work your iliotibial band, your quads. You might even get some stretching going or some work going in the gastrocs, your calf muscles as well. So I've got these little cups. There's cups down there. So I'm gonna hold on to you, and with that left leg, I want you to bend down and grab the cup.
Okay.
Put it back down. Okay. Make sure if you need to bend the knee a little bit, you're more than welcome to. But we don't want to again bend the knee past the 90 degrees. Okay. I'm gonna put a timer on for 30 seconds, and we're gonna do that 3 times.
Okay.
Awesome. So it's your left leg. So I'm just gonna stand on this side. Okay. So go ahead and lift. Good. Reach down and grab. I got my timer going.
Do I put it back?
You can put it back. Yeah. Good. How's our pain? Oh, it's a little difficult.
Just a little.
Okay. So I'm gonna regress this a little bit.
Okay.
So we're gonna come back over here and I'm gonna put it on the table. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have you do that. I would have a tech hold the ball and I would be holding onto her. So I act like I have that going on, but we're gonna do that again, single leg stands, and I'm just gonna move the ball. You're just gonna tap it, okay? Tap the ball, tap the ball, tap the ball. 30 seconds, 3 times. Again, I would be holding on to Madison and a tech would be doing this. Great. Go ahead and have a seat. How we feel?
Okay.
Good. So we are all done with our exercises for today. How do you feel about doing that IT band stretch at home by yourself? If I were to put it in a home exercise program?
Okay.
Good, because we want to get that to stick. Okay? Because we want to get that extensibility going on in that IT band. So I'm going to make an HEP for you to do at home so you can do that stretch at home. Tomorrow when you come back in, we're going to try and do some stairs. I know that stairs are a little bit of an issue, but we're just going to do some like toe taps a little bit just to get that motion going. We're going to do that stretch again, and then just remember when you're home, don't do anything greater than 60 degrees, no jumping, no running. Just rest. Ice when you're at home too if you want to. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No? All right, so then I will see you same time tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.